Which of the following numbers is less than 1 over 20? 1 over 20 in terms of a decimal is 0.05. Makes it a little bit easier if you convert it to decimals. This is 0.06 approximately, 0.04. This is already in decimal. This is already in decimal, and this is 0.1. So which one of these is less than 0.05? And the only one in this list that is less than that would be this one. So number 4, the answer is B. In a group of 5 friends, Amy is taller than Carla, Dan is shorter than Eric, but taller than Bob. Eric is shorter than Carla. Who is the shortest? Amy is taller than Carla, so that gives me this expression. Dan is shorter than Eric, so we can write like that, but taller than Bob, so we can write greater than Bob. And then Eric is shorter than Carla. I'm just going to write it here like that. Well, I can continue that by just putting an A here from this up top. And there we go. We got all the friends on one continuum, A greater than C and so on. And the shortest is the one at the very end, which is B. So the shortest is Bob. B for choice B for number 8. Which of the following fractions has the greatest value? Well, I can factor out a 4, and I'm left with 1, 1, 1, 1. And if I factor out the 5 on the denominator, I'll be left with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that cancels to just 4 over 5, which is 0.8. In a very similar way, when you factor out the 5 and the 6 from the numerator and denominator, you get 5 over 6. And that is approximately 0.83. You get the hang of this now. This will be 6 over 7, and that is approximately 0.85. This is 7 over 8, and that is 0.875, and 8 over 9 is 0.88. So obviously the largest one is choice E for number 4. Children had dinner. Chris ate more than Max. Brandon ate less than Kayla. Kayla ate less than Max, but more than Tanya. Which child ate the second most? Chris ate more than Max. Brandon ate less than Kayla. Kayla ate less than Max, but Kayla ate more than Tanya. So this is the full inequality put together. Which child ate the second most? Well, the most is Chris, second most is Max. And then Kayla is the third most, and then B and T, we're not sure the order, but they're obviously the last two. So number 10, the answer is Max, which is choice D. Which of the following integers is closest to 99 times 9? Well, 99 times 9 is 891, and of the answer choices, the one that 891 is closest to is 1,000. So number 3, the answer is D. The value of 5 over 8 minus 1 over 16 is. Let's first figure out what that is. Adding this fraction top and bottom by 2, we get 10 minus 1 over 16, or 9 over 16. We're going to compare it, so let's just convert it to fractions, from fractions to decimals, and that's what I get. All right, let's figure this out now. A, is it larger than 3 over 4? Well, 3 over 4 is 0.75. Is this number greater than 0.75? And the answer is no. I'm going to cross that out. B, larger than 3 over 5. 3 over 5 is 0.6. Is this number greater than 0.6? And the answer is no. C, larger than 5 over 9. 5 over 9, I believe, is about 0.555, like that. Like it repeats itself. So is this number greater than 0.5555 and so on? And the answer is yes. So number 9, the answer is C. The median of the numbers in the list is, well, we have to arrange these from smallest to largest. So I think the smallest is going to be 20 over 19. That's just over 1. The next one, 20 times 19, I think that would be the next one. That's 380. The next one, I think 2019. And then these ones are really big, 19 to the power of 20 and 20 to the power of 19. Those are very, very big numbers. And it doesn't really matter which one is here or which one's here, because the middle number will not change. The middle number is always going to be 2019, regardless of how those are ranked. So don't worry about trying to figure out which one of those is bigger. Median is 2019. Number 8, the answer is D. The town of Cairns is north of the town of Ernie. The town of Dundee is south of Cairns, but north of Ernie. The town of Arva is south of the town Blythe and is north of both Dundee and Cairns. The town that is most north is. The town of Cairns is north of Ernie. Okay. The town of Dundee is south of Cairns, but north of Ernie. So I guess Dundee is right here in the middle. The town of Arva is south of Blythe and north of both Dundee and Cairns. So Arva is up here, but Blythe is actually above it because Arva is south of Blythe. The town that is the most north. Well, according to my diagram, B. Blythe. Number 7, the answer is B. When the numbers 3, 5 over 2, and root 10 are listed in order from smallest to largest, the list is, we have 3, 5 over 2, and root 10. Well, 5 over 2 is 2.5, and root 10, it's approximately 3 point something. 3.2 perhaps. So now we can easily order this from smallest to largest. The smallest is going to be the 5 over 2, which is 2.5, and then the 3, and then the root 10. So 5 over 2, 3, and root 10 for number 6 is B. What is the smallest integer that can be placed in the box so that 1/2 is less than box over 9? Well, let's see. This has to be greater than 1/2. So obviously, whatever goes in here has to make this greater than 1/2. I don't really know how else to explain that. So let's try. If I put a 4 in there, 4 over 9 is less than 1/2. So obviously, I've got to put a 5. And that's really it. Number 5, the answer is D.